नमस्ते विद्यार्थी मित्रो, मागील व्हिडिओमध्ये बेसिक इंटिग्रेशन स्टँडर्ड 11 पार्ट 1 हा आपण बघितला. त्यात काही एक्झाम्पल्स अशी बघितले की इंटिग्रेशनची की ज्या फंक्शनचे आपले डायरेक्ट डेरिव्हेटिव्हज माहिती आहेत त्या टाइपची प्रॉब्लेम्स आपण बघितली. आता आपण पुन्हा त्याच टाइपची अजून एक्स्ट्रा एक्झाम्पल्स बघणार आहोत आणि या एक्झाम्पल्स मध्ये we solve these examples by using the trigonometric formulas. चला तर बघूया बेसिक इंटिग्रेशन स्टँडर्ड 11 पार्ट 2. The first example is that is I is equals to integral 4 raised to x minus 3 sec of x minus 3 into tan of x minus 3 dx. Therefore the integral of 4 raised to x. But what is the integral of 4 raised to x? That is, it is of the form a raised to x. Integral of a raised to x is a raised to x upon log a. It means here that is a 4 raised to x upon log of 4 minus, again here is that is a 3 sec of x minus 3 into tan of x minus 3. That is, what is the derivative of sec x in sec of x? The derivative of sec of x is sec x into tan x. Therefore integral of sec of x minus 3 into tan of x minus 3 is sec of x minus 3, and this 3 is as it is plus c. Therefore the answer is 4 raised to x upon log of 4 minus 3 sec of x minus 3 plus c. Now next 32, problem number 32. I is equals to integral 3 into e raised to 3x plus cos of in bracket 4x minus 3 minus 3 sin of in bracket 4 minus 3x plus 5 upon cos square in bracket 3x minus 2. Now we see this exponential function trigonometry and trigonometry. Now that is I is equals to integral 3 e raised to x plus 4 cos of 4x minus 3 minus 3 sin of 4 minus 3x plus 5. The reciprocal of cos is sec square 3x minus 2. Now next, that is integral of e raised to 3x. That is integral of e raised to 3x is again e raised to 3x upon derivative of e raised to 3x means what? 3. Next 4 cos of 4x minus 3. The integral of cos of 4x minus 3 is sin of 4x minus 3 upon derivative of 4x minus 3, that is 4. That will be the 1 upon 4. And the integral of this sin is minus cos and sec square. The derivative of tan is sec square. Therefore the integral of sec square is tan of 3x minus 2. Now we'll see the next. Now here the integral of that is e raised to 3x is e raised to 3x upon derivative of 3x, or the coefficient of x is 3 plus 4 sin of 4x minus 3 upon 4 minus 3 cos of 4 minus 3x upon 3 plus 5 by 3 tan of 3x minus 2 plus c. Therefore e raised to 3x plus sin of 4x minus 3 minus cos of 4 minus 3x. Now here 3 get cancelled plus 5 by 3 tan of 3x minus 2 plus c. Therefore I is equals to e raised to 3x plus sin of 4x minus 3 minus cos of 4 minus 3x plus 5 by 3 tan of 3x minus 2 plus c. Now next problem is I is equals to integral 3 sec square x minus 4 upon x plus 1 upon x root x minus 7. Therefore, now what is the integral of sec square? Again, what is the derivative of tan of x? The derivative of tan of x is sec square. Therefore integral of sec square is tan x. Again, what is the derivative of log of x? Is 1 upon x. Therefore integral of 1 upon x is log of mod of x. Now here is x into root x. Then what is the power? This is 1. This is 1 upon 2. 1 plus 1 upon 2. It becomes x raised to 3 by 2. Take to the numerator. Its power will become minus. And integral of this 7. That is x raised to minus 3 by 2 plus 1, it becomes minus 1 upon 2 divided by minus 1 upon 2, and it becomes reciprocal and becomes minus 2. Integral of 7 dx means what? It's a constant. The integral of 1 dx is x, and hence that is a 3 tan x minus 4 log of mod of x minus 2 dot x raised to minus 1 upon 2 minus 7x plus c. Now next, that is a 3 tan x minus 4 log of mod of x minus 2 upon root x minus 7x plus c. Hence I is equals to 3 tan x minus 4 log of mod of x minus 2 upon root x minus 7x plus c. Now next integral, that I is equals to integral in bracket 1 upon 7x minus 5 raised to 3 plus 1 upon in root of 5x minus 4 dx. Now what is the power here? The power is 3. That is, it is of the form integral ax plus b bracket raised to n. Therefore what is the power here? Minus 3. That is 7x minus 5 raised to minus 3 plus 5x minus 4 raised to minus 1 upon 2, because here is a 1 upon 2. To the numerator it becomes minus dx. Now again, what is the integral of this? That is a 7x minus 5 minus 3 plus 1, it becomes minus 2 upon minus 2 into the coefficient of x. The coefficient of x is 7, or the derivative of 7x minus 5 is a 7. Next is 5x minus 4 raised to minus 1 upon 2 plus 1. That is it, minus 1 upon 2 plus 1 means what? 1 upon 2 divided by this 1 upon 2 up into the coefficient of 5x minus 4. That is the derivative of x, which is 5, or into the derivative of 5x minus 4. The derivative of 5x is 5, derivative of 4 is 0, it becomes, that is 5 dot 1 upon 2 plus c. And hence the answer is I is equals to minus 7x minus 5 raised to minus 2 upon 14 plus 2 by 5 in the root of 5x minus 4 plus c. Now next is, that is I is equals to, next problem, integral dx upon in the root of 5x plus 3 minus in the root of 5x plus 1. Now to solve this type of the examples, rationalize the denominator, that is a multiplied numerator and the denominator, that is a root of 5x plus 3 plus root of 5x plus 1. Now see this. Now here, that is the integral 1 in root of 5x plus 3 plus in root of 5x plus 1 upon in root of 5x plus 3 minus in root of 5x plus 1 in bracket into second bracket. It's a conjugate part, that is here is minus sign multiplied with the plus. That is in root of 5x plus 3 plus in root of 5x plus 1. Therefore this becomes a minus b into a plus b. It means that a square minus b square. That is, you will get 5x plus 3 minus 5x minus 1. Now simplify this. That is a 5x plus 3. Here the minus sign, because the sign of the in bracket terms get changed. That is a plus becomes minus. That is a minus 5x and minus 1. Now this plus 5x and minus 5x get cancelled. Plus 3 and 1, it becomes 2. Therefore it's a 1 upon 2 integral in root of 5x plus 3 plus in root of 5x plus 1 dx. Now this is again simple integral. It is of the form integral ax plus b bracket raised to n. Therefore 1 upon 2 in root of 5x plus 3 dx plus 1 upon 2 in root of 5x plus 1 dx. Its power is 1 upon 2 plus 1. 1 upon 2 plus 1. Again the coefficient of x is 5. 1 upon 2 5x plus 1. Its power is 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 1 upon 2 plus 1, and simplify. That is, you will get, that is a 1 upon 2 into 5x plus 3 raised to 3 by 2. 3 by 2 into 5 plus 1 upon 2, 5x plus 1 raised to 3 by 2. That is a 3 by 2 dot 5 plus c. Now after the simplification, you will get I is equals to 1 upon 15. 5x plus 3 raised to 3 by 2 plus 1 upon 15. 5x plus 1 raised to 3 by 2 plus c. Now next problem, that is problem number 36. I is equals to integral 3x square minus 2x plus 5 upon x root x dx. Now how to simplify? That is a split of this. that is 3x square upon x root x minus 2x upon 2 upon x root x means what, x get cancelled, you are getting the 2 upon root x plus 5 upon x root x. Now what's happening here? Here is a power is 2 and here is a power, x root x means what, power is 2, 3 by 2. Now here is the division, that is a 2 minus 3 by 2. That is a 2 minus 3 by 2 means what, x raised to 1 upon 2 means what, here is a root x minus 2. The power of root x is 1 upon 2. When it comes to the numerator, it becomes x raised to minus 1 upon 2 plus, that is x root of x. The power is 1. X raised root of x means 1 upon 2. Again it becomes x raised to 3 by 2. It becomes minus 3 by 2 into dx. Therefore, what is the integral of root of x? Means what? X raised to 1 upon 2 plus 1. It becomes x raised to 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 minus x raised to minus 1 plus 1 means x raised to 1 upon 2 upon 1 upon 2 plus x raised to minus 3 by 2 plus 1 means what, x raised to minus 1 upon 2 upon minus 1 upon 2 plus c. And now simple simplification, that is this 3 get cancelled, 2 becomes multiplied and reciprocal. Therefore it is a 2 into x raised to 3 by 2 minus this 2 into 2, it becomes 4, that is 4 x raised to 1 upon 2, and again this is the minus sign, it becomes multiplied and reciprocal, 5 into 2, 10 x raised to minus 1 upon 2 plus c. And now we can write the answer like this, that is a 2 x raised to 3 by 2 minus 4 root x minus 10 upon root x plus c. See the next problem. Problem 37, that is I is equals to integral x in root of x minus 2 dx. Now where this is different type of the problem, that is a algebraic adjustment is there. Now see this, that is I is equals to integral x into in root of x minus 2 dx. Now this can be written as, this x can be written as x in bracket x minus 2 plus 1 into in root of x minus 2 dx. Note this step I had written here. Now multiply this x root of x minus 2 to the x minus 2 plus 2 into root of x minus 2. X minus 2 raised to 1 and this is 1 upon 2. It becomes x minus 2 raised to 3 by 2 plus 2 into x minus 2 raised to 1 upon 2 dx. Now again this very simple integral, that is ax plus b raised to n of that form, and we can integrate. This is x minus 2 raised to 5 by 2 upon 5 by 2 plus 2 dot x minus 2 raised to 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 plus c, and after the simplification this becomes reciprocal, that is a 2 by 5 in bracket x minus 2 raised to 5 by 2 plus 4 upon 3 in bracket x minus 2 raised to 3 by 2 plus c. Next. Now next problem 38, that is I is equals to integral e raised to 5x plus 1 plus e raised to minus 5x plus 1 dx. Now again what is the integral of this? That is integral of e raised to x is e raised to x. But this is a composite function, e raised to 5x plus 1. That is e raised to 5x plus 1 upon the coefficient of x, or the derivative of 5x plus 1. The derivative of 5x plus 1 is only the 5 here, derivative of 1 is 0, minus e raised to minus 5x plus 1 upon, that is again this is minus sign, the coefficient of x is minus here, here is minus sign, and hence here is a minus sign plus c. What is the common from these two? That is 1 upon 5 e raised to 5x plus 1 minus e raised to minus 5x plus 1 plus c is the answer. Now next problem, that is the problem 39, I is equals to integral dx upon x minus in root of x plus 3. See this type of the problem. Now rationalize the denominator. It can be written as integral dx into, that is a root of x plus root of x plus 3. That is a root of x minus root of x plus 3. Its conjugate is, that is a root of x plus root of x plus 3 multiplied numerator and the denominator. Then you will get, that is integral x plus in root of x plus 3 upon, this is a minus b, a plus b means what, a square minus b square. This become x minus x plus 3 dx. Now open this bracket, this plus x and minus x get cancelled. it becomes minus 3, and hence we can solve this. Therefore, I is equals to integral in bracket root of x plus root of x plus 3 upon minus 3. It becomes minus 1 upon 3 integral, that is in bracket root of x plus 3 dx. Now what is the power of this? It's a root x means what? 1 upon 2. That is 1 upon 2 plus 1 means what? X raised to 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 plus. That is x plus 3 raised to 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 plus c. Now again it becomes 3 by 2 multiplied and reciprocal. It becomes 2 by 3. 2 by 3, take the 2 by 3 common from these two. It becomes 2 by 3. And that is, the answer is I is equals to minus 2 upon 9 in bracket x raised to 3 by 2 plus x plus 3 raised to 3 by 2 plus c. Now next problem number 40. That is I is equals to integral sine of 4x dot cos of 3x dx. Now what is the formula? Sine x into cos of y is equals to 1 upon 2 sine of x plus y plus sine of x minus y. But whenever there is a terms like this, the cos of x and cos of y, you change this and you apply the same formula. That is sine x into cos of y, that is equals to 1 upon 2 sine of x plus y plus sine of x minus y. Now what is the area x? That is the 4x. That is integral sine of 4x into cos of 3x dx. X plus y means what? 4x plus 3x. It becomes 7x. Plus sine of x minus y. 4x minus 3x. It becomes sin x dx. What is the integral of sine of 7x? The integral of sine of 7x, sine of cos of minus 7x upon the coefficient of x, or the derivative of 7x is a 7. And again the integral of sine of x is minus cos of x plus c. Therefore 1 upon 2 in bracket minus cos of 7x upon 7 minus cos of x plus c. Now next problem is, that is a cos of 2x into cos of 4x dx. Again the formula is a cos x into cos of y, that is equals to 1 upon 2 cos of x plus y plus cos of x minus y. Apply this formula. That is I is equals to integral cos of 2x into cos of 4x is equals to into dx is equals to 1 upon 2. That is the first sum of these two terms. That is a 2x plus 4x plus cos of 2x minus 4x. 2x plus 4x is 6x. Cos of 2x minus 4x means what? Cos of minus 2x. And what is the cos of minus theta? Cos of minus theta is cos of theta. And sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. And that is cos absorb the negative sign and sine reflect the negative sign. That is, therefore, that is we get, that is the cos of 6x plus cos of 2x. Now integral of cos of 6x is sine of 6x upon the derivative of 6x or the coefficient of x, which is the 6. And integral of the cos of 2x is the sine of 2x upon 2 plus c. And hence the answer, that is I is equals to 1 upon 2 sine of 6x upon 6 plus sine of 2x upon 2 plus c. Now next problem. Now the integral of sine square x. But in standard result we do not have the, what is the derivative of, that is a sine square हा कोणाचा derivative आपल्याकडे नाही. Therefore we apply here the result. What is the sine square x? By using the trigonometry. That is the sine square is equals to 1 minus cos of 2x upon 2. Again what is the cos square x? The cos square x is 1 plus cos of 2x upon 2. In the same manner, that is the integral 1 upon 2 in bracket 1 minus cos of 2x. Whatever the angle, it becomes 2 times. Therefore 1 upon 2 dx minus 1 upon 2 cos of 2x dx. Now what is the integral of this dx? The integral of this dx is x upon 2 minus 1 upon 2. The integral of cos of 2x is cos of 2x is sine of 2x upon the coefficient of this x or the derivative of 2x, which is 2 plus c. And therefore I is equals to x upon 2 minus sine of 2x upon 4 plus c. Now next problem, that is I is equals to integral 2x minus 5 bracket is to 5 plus 1 upon 7x minus 5 bracket is to 3 plus 1 upon in root of 5x minus 4 plus 1 upon 2 minus 3x plus in root of 3x plus 2 and dx. Now different types of But everyone has one simple formula, that is the integral of ax plus b bracket raised to n. The first is integral, that is a 2x minus 5 bracket raised to 5 dx, plus second is integral 7x minus 5 bracket raised to minus 3 dx, plus integral 5x minus 4, it's a root of 1 upon 2, it becomes minus 1 upon 2 dx, plus integral dx 2 minus 3x, keep this as it is because it is of the form, that is 1 upon x. What is the integral of 1 upon x? It is a log of mod of x. Therefore keep this as it is. And next is a root of 3x plus 2. Again integral of 3x plus 2 raised to 1 upon 2. Therefore now see this. Now next problem is, now their integrals, that is a 2x minus 5 bracket raised to 6 upon 6 into 2 plus 7x minus 5 minus 3 plus 1 upon minus 3 plus 1 into again the coefficient of x is 7 plus 5x minus 4 raised to 1 upon 2 divided by 1 upon 2 coefficient of x. And last is, that is a log of mod of 2 minus 3x upon the coefficient of x is minus 3 plus 3x plus 2 raised to 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 into the coefficient of x is 3 plus c. Now simplify this, then you will get 2x minus 5 raised to 6 upon 12 minus in bracket 7x minus 5 raised to minus 2 upon 14 plus 2 by 5 5x minus 4 raised to 1 upon 2 minus 1 by 3 log of mod of 2 minus 3x plus 2 upon 9 log of, that is, therefore its integral becomes 2x minus 3 bracket raised to 6 upon 12 minus 7x minus 5 bracket raised to minus 2 upon 14 plus 2 by 5 in root of 5x minus 4 minus 1 upon 2 log of mod of 2 minus 3x plus 2 upon 9 and in bracket, that is a 3x plus 2 bracket raised to 3 by 2 plus c. Now next is problem number 44. I is equals to integral in root of 5x minus 1 minus 1 upon in root of 3x plus 2 dx. That is integral 5x minus 1 raised to 1 upon 2 minus. This is to the denominator. It becomes, that is 1 upon 3x plus 2 raised to 1 upon 2 to the numerator. It becomes minus 3x plus 2 raised to minus 1 upon 2 dx. And now its integral is 5x minus 1. 1 upon 2 plus 1, it becomes 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 into dx of 5x minus 1, or the coefficient of x is minus 3x plus 2 raised to minus 1 upon 2 plus 1, it becomes 1 upon 2 upon 3 into 1 upon 2 plus c. And hence after the simplification you are getting, that is I is equals to 2 by 15 5x minus 1 raised to 3 by 2 minus 2 by 3 3x plus 2 raised to 1 upon 2 plus c. Now next example. Now this is of the form rational form, that is a px upon qx. These are the two polynomials. Therefore divide the numerator by the denominator. That is a divide the x square plus x plus 5 by 3x plus 2. Now what is here? X square, and here is a 3x. Now by when we get x square after the multiplication to this 3x, म्हणजे या 3x ला कोणत्या टर्मने मल्टिप्लाइड केल्यानंतर आपल्याला x स्क्वेअर मिळणार आहे? That is the term is x upon 3. That is the 3x into x upon 3. That 3 get cancelled. You are getting the x square. Again the 3x upon 3 into 2 means what? It becomes 2x upon 3. Now in the division we make the subtraction. Means what? The sign we change. Here the plus sign, minus, plus and minus. Therefore this will get cancelled. That is the x minus 2x upon 3. It becomes x upon 3 plus c. Again here is x upon 3 plus 5. Means what? We require here x upon 3. Now by which terms we should multiply to this 3x? Then and then you are getting the x upon 3. And the term is 1 upon 9. Therefore 1 upon 9 into 3x plus 2. It becomes x upon 3 plus 2 upon 9. And again in the division we can take here, change the sign. Here is a plus, it will become minus, plus it will become minus. That is a 5 minus 2 by 9. It becomes 43 upon 9. And next, that is, this can be written as x square plus x plus 5 Upon 3x plus 2 is equals to x upon 3 plus 1 upon 9. This is a quotient. 43 upon 9. This is the remainder, and the 3x plus 2 divided by 3x plus 2. Therefore, the integral of x square plus x plus 5 upon 3x plus 2 dx is equals to integral x upon 3 plus 1 upon 9 plus 43 upon 9 upon 3x plus 2. Now, what is the integral of x upon 3? It's x square upon 2 means what? X square upon 6 plus 1 upon 9 integral is x upon 9 plus 43 upon 9. It's the integral is a log of mod of 3x plus 2 upon 3, and after the simplification you will get the answer. Now here is the integral of x upon 3. It's a x square upon 2. 2 into 3 becomes 6. Integral of the dx is x upon 9. And the integral of that is a dx upon 3x plus 2. That is a 43 upon 9 into 1 upon 3 log of mod of 3x plus 2 plus c. And hence the answer is x square upon 6 plus x upon 9 plus 43 upon 27 dot log of 3x mod of 3x plus 2 plus c. Now next problem, that is a integral 1 minus tan square 3x upon 1 plus tan square 3x. Now there is one more result, that is cos of 2x is equals to 1 minus tan square x upon 1 plus tan square x. Again there is one more result, that is the sine of 2x is equals to 2 tan x upon 1 plus tan square. This is for the cos. Now 1 minus tan square 3x upon 1 plus tan square 3x can be written as, that is the cos of 3x. That is whatever this angle, this is 2x and this is x, it becomes 2x. Therefore this is a 3, it becomes 6x. Now integral of cos is a sine upon the coefficient of x. Therefore I is equals to sine of 6x upon 6 plus c. Now next problem. Again I is equals to integral 2x square minus 4x minus 5 upon x minus 1 dx. Now 2x square minus 4x minus 5 is divided by this polynomial, that is x minus 1. Now again the coefficient of, what is it? Here the term is a 2x square. Now here is x. Then again by which terms? We should multiply to this x, then and then you will get 2x square. The term is a 2x. Now multiply this 2x to the x, then it becomes 2x square. 2x into minus 1, it becomes minus 2x. And again, when there is a division, we change the sign. That is a plus and minus. It is a minus, it is become plus. That is a plus 2x square and minus 2x square get cancelled. And here is a minus 4x and plus 2x. It becomes minus 2x and minus 5. Again, here is a minus 2x. म्हणजे आपल्याला इथे minus 2x मिळण्यासाठी या x ला कशाने मल्टिप्लाय करायला पाहिजे. म्हणून इथे या x ला -2 ने मल्टिप्लाय करायला पाहिजे. Therefore it is multiplied by -2. That is a -2 into x, -2x, and -2 into 1, -1. It becomes +2. Again in the divisions we change the sign. It becomes the plus and minus. These two get cancelled. That is a -5 and -2. It becomes -7. Now here -7 is remainder. The quotient is, that is a 2x minus 2. Therefore 2x minus 2 plus -7 upon x minus 1. Now find out its integral. Its integral is easy one. That is integral 2x square minus 4x minus 5 upon x minus 1 dx is 2x minus 2 plus x minus 7 upon x minus 1. And its integral is, it's again the power function. That is the x plus b bracket raised to n. Now same way, that is a 2x minus 2 bracket raised to 1 plus 1, that is a 2 upon the coefficient of this x, which is 2. That is a 2 into 2 minus 7 log of mod of x minus 1 plus c. And hence the answer is, that is I is equals to 2x minus 2 bracket square upon 4 minus 7 log of mod of x minus 1 plus c. Now next problem. Now the problem number 48, I is equals to integral 3x minus 7 upon x minus 11 dx. Now divide this 3x minus 7 by x minus 11. Now, what is the coefficient of x? Here is a 3. Now 3, multiply this x by 3, then you will get the 3x. That is a 3x minus 3 into 11, that is minus 33. Make the subtraction. You are getting the 26. Remainder is 23. Quotient is 3. And find out its integral. That is integral of 3 is the 3x, and this is the integral of the form. That is a 26 log of mod of x minus 11 plus c. Therefore the answer is I is equals to 3x plus 26 log of mod of x minus 11 plus c. Now next problem. That is problem number 49, that is I is equals to integral sine cube x into cos cube x dx. Now this problem is solved with the help of the trigonometric formulas. Now what's happening here? Here is a cubic term. Therefore we have adjusted here, that is a multiplied and divided by the 8. That is 1 by 8 integral 8 sine cube x dot cos cube x dx. Now this can be again written as, that is a 2 sine x into cos x bracket raised to 3 dx. No problem. If we take the cube of this, then you are getting this. Now what is a 2 sine x into cos x? There is one more formula, that is a sine of 2 times theta is equals to 2 sine theta into cos theta. In the same way, 2 sine x into cos x means what? Sine of 2x, and it's a bracket cube. That's 1 by 8 integral sine cube of 2x dx. Again there is one more formula. We cannot find the integral of directly, that is a sine cube of 2x, because we do not have, म्हणजे sine cube 2x हा कोणाचा derivative आहे? We can't say. Therefore we have to apply here the trigonometric result. Now see this. This is important result. That is a sine of 3x is equals to 3 sine x minus 4 sine cube x. High important formula integration मध्ये. Sine of 3x is equals to 3 sine x minus 4 sine cube x. आणि असाच cos साठी आहे. That is a cos of 3x is equals to 4 cos cube x minus 3 sine x. And again that is a sine cube of x can be written as, फक्त प्रत्येकदा हाच फॉर्म्युला लिहायचा आणि त्यावरून sin of 3x sin cube x is equals to 1 by 4 3 sin x minus sin of 3x, and substitute here, then you are getting the sin cube of 2x. Means what is the angle? It becomes the 2 times, that is the 1 by 4 3 sin of 2x and sin of 6x. Now substitute here, that is I is equals to, here is 1 by 8, again 1 by 4 3 sin of 2x minus sin of 6x, and find out its a normal integration. That is, what is its integral? That is multiplication. Now what's happening here? Separate the integral. That is a 1 upon 8 into 4. It becomes 32. And this 3 here. That is a 3 upon 32 integral of sin of 2x dx minus 1 upon 32 integral of sin of 6x dx. Now what is the integral of sin of 2x? The integral of sin of 2x is again minus cos of 2x upon 2. And what is the integral of sin of 6x? Again it is a minus cos of 6x upon 6. And simplify this, you will get. Therefore the integral is 3 upon 32 minus cos of 2x upon 2 plus cos of 6x upon 32 into 6 plus c. And hence answer is I is equals to minus 3 cos of 2x plus 64 plus cos of 6x upon 192 plus c. Now next problem. Now here I is equals to integral sin of 3x into sin of 2x dx. Now we have adjusted here, that is a 1 upon 2 sin of 3x into sin of 2x. Then what is that formula? That is a cos of c minus d minus cos of c plus d. Therefore 3x minus 2x, it becomes cos x, and cos of 3x plus 2x, it becomes cos of 5x. Now what is the integral of cos of x? It's again the sin of x, and the cos of 5x is becomes sin of 5x upon 5. That is, you are getting I is equals to 1 upon 2 sin x minus 1 upon 10 sin of 5x plus c. Now what is the formula used here? That is a 2 sin x sin of a into sin b is equals to cos of, that is a 2 sin a into sin b is equals to cos of 3x minus 2x minus cos of 3x plus 2, because I had substituted here a is 3x and b is 2x in this way. Now next problem, that is problem number 50, that is integral sin of 3x into cos of 4x. I is equals to integral sin of 3x cos of 4x. That is equals to 1 upon 2 sin of a plus b plus sin of a minus b. Therefore 1 upon sin of 7x plus sin of 3x minus 4x. It becomes sin of minus x. Again the sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. That is 1 upon 2 integral sin of 7x minus sin x. Therefore sin of integral of the sin of 7x minus cos of 7x upon the coefficient of x is 7. And here is again the integral of the sin x is a minus cos x, and minus become plus c. Therefore, I is equals to 1 upon 2 minus cos of 7x upon 7 plus cos x plus c. Now next problem. Now next problem number 51, that is the integral I is equals to integral cos square x dx. But again, what is the formula for cos square x? That is 1 plus cos of 2x upon 2. Therefore, that is its integral is the integral of 1 is x, and cos of 2x is sin of 2x upon 2, and hence you are getting the answer, that is 1 upon 2 in bracket x plus sin of 2x upon 2 plus c. Now next problem, that is I is equals to integral sin x minus cos x bracket square. Now expand this term, that is integral sin square x minus 2 sin x into cos x plus cos square x. Now what is the value of sin square x plus cos square x? It becomes 1 minus 2 sin x into cos x, that is the 2 sin x into cos x. It becomes sin of 2x. And in the next, that is you are getting the I is equals to integral 1 minus sin of 2x. The integral of 1 is x, and integral of the sin of 2x is minus cos of 2x upon 2. Minus become plus. Therefore, I is equals to x plus cos of 2x upon 2 plus c. Now next problem number 53, that is I is equals to integral in root of 1 minus sin x dx. Now this is again very important. That what is meant by the 1 here? The 1 is cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2. And what is the sin x? This sin x can be written as 2 sin x by 2 into cos of x by 2. What is the formula? That is the sin of 2 theta is equals to 2 sin theta into cos theta. बऱ्याच विद्यार्थ्यांना असा प्रश्न पडणार आहे की हे कसं लक्षात ठेवायचं, त्यासाठी प्रॅक्टिस लागणार आहे. ट्रिग्नोमेट्री वरती तुमची जेवढी कमांड असणार आहे तेवढं तुम्हाला इंटिग्रेशनची प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह करण्यासाठी उपयोग होणार आहे. That is the 1 means what? Cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2. Now here is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Therefore, integral in root of cos of x by 2 minus sin of x by 2 bracket square. Bracket square and the root sign get cancelled. Then again the integral of cos of x by 2 minus sin of x by 2. Integral of the cos of x by 2 is sin of x by 2 upon 1 upon 2. Integral of the sin of x by 2 is minus cos of x by 2 upon 1 upon 2, and minus become plus. You can find out the integral of this. Therefore, I is equals to integral cos of x by 2 dx minus sin of x by 2 dx. The integral of cos is sin x by 2 upon 1 upon 2 plus cos of x by 2 upon 1 upon 2 plus c. And after the simplification, you are getting the I is equals to 2 sin of x by 2 plus 2 cos of x by 2 plus c. Now next problem, that is I is equals to sin of 4x upon cos of 2x. Now again, what is the formula for? That is the sin of 2 times theta is equals to 2 sin theta into cos theta. In the same way, sin of 4x, that is the 2 sin 2x into cos of 2x. Cos 2x get cancelled. Now simple integration. The integral of sin of 2x is minus cos of 2x upon the coefficient of x is 2. Therefore, I is equals to minus cos of 2x plus c. Now next. Now here, that is a next problem. I is equals to sin of 4x upon sin x dx. Now see, this sin of 4x can be written as 2 sin of 2x into cos of 2x divided by sin x. Again, this sin of 2x can be written as, that is a 2 sin x into cos of 2x divided by this sin x. Therefore, this sin x and sin x get cancelled. 2 into 2, it becomes 4. That is a cos of x into cos of 2x. Now again, there is one more formula. That is here, we can adjust here. That is a cos a into cos b is equals to 1 upon 2 cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b. That is 1 upon 2 cos of x plus 2x plus cos of x minus 2x dx. And that is this 4 into 1 upon 2, it becomes 2. That is a cos of 3x plus cos of minus x. But again, what is the cos of minus theta? Is cos theta. Cos absorb the negative sign and sin reflect the negative sign. That is the sin of minus theta is equals to minus sin theta. Therefore, in 2 integral cos of 3x plus cos x, and integral of cos of 3x is again the sin of 3x upon 3, and the integral of sin x is a cos x. Therefore, I is equals to 2 sin of 3x upon 3 plus sin x plus c. Now next problem. Now problem number 56. That I is equals to integral dx upon 1 minus sin of x by 2. I is equals to integral dx upon 1 minus sin of x by 2. Now multiplied with the conjugate terms. That is 1 plus sin x by 2 into 1 numerator and the denominator. Then you are getting the 1 minus sin square x by 2. means what? Cos square x by 2. 1 plus sine of x by 2 upon cos square x by 2. Now see this, that is 1 upon cos square x by 2 plus sine of x by 2 upon cos square x by 2. That is 1 upon cos square x by 2, it becomes the sec square x by 2 plus sine of x by 2 upon cos of x by 2, it becomes tan of x by 2 into 1 upon cos, it becomes sec of x by 2. Now what is here? The derivative of tan of x is sec square x and integral of sec square is a tan x. In the same manner, that is the integral of sec square x by 2 is the tan of x by 2 upon coefficient of x by 2. Coefficient of x is 1 upon 2 plus integral of this tan of x by 2 into sec of x by 2 is sec of x by 2 upon 1 upon 2 plus c. That is, it becomes 1 upon 2 multiplied and reciprocal, that is a 2 in bracket tan of x by 2 plus sec of x by 2 plus c. Now next, now I is equals to integral in the root of 1 minus cos 2x. Now there is again one more formula, that is 1 minus cos of 2, 1 minus cos of theta is equals to 2 sin square theta by 2. That is, I is equals to integral in root of 1 minus cos of 2x. That is, in under root of 2 sin square 2x upon 2 into dx. These 2 get cancelled. Therefore, root 2 sin of x by 2 into dx. This is square and root get cancelled. This becomes a root 2. That is a root 2 sin of x by 2 dx. Now again there is one more formula. That is the how many types of the formula can we remember? That is 1 minus cos of theta is equals to 2 sin square theta by 2. Again the sin square theta by 2 is equals to 1 minus cos of theta upon 2. What is the cos square theta? Cos square theta is equals to 1 plus cos of 2 theta, 1 plus cos of 2 theta upon 2. These are the different formulas for the trigonometry. That is, the integral of sin of x by 2 is a minus cos of x by 2 upon the coefficient of x, which is 1 upon 2, and hence after simplification it gets I is equals to minus 2 root 2 cos of x by 2 plus c. Now next, now the problem number 57, I is equals to integral in root of 1 minus cos 2x dx, and it becomes that is the 2 sin square 2x upon 2. 1 minus cos of theta is equals to 2 sin square theta by 2, whatever the angle divided by 2. This 2 get cancelled, then integral in root of 2 sin square x dx. That is the root 2 sin of x dx. Again the integral of the sin x is minus cos x. Therefore I is equals to root 2 into cos x plus c. Now next, now the problem number 8, I is equals to integral dx upon 1 minus cos of x by 2 dx. That is integral dx upon 1 minus cos of x by 2. It becomes that is the 2 sin square x by 4, whatever the angle divided by 2. The angle is x by 2. It becomes x by 4. That is 1 upon 2. What is the reciprocal of sin square x by 2? It's a cosec square x by 2. And what is now again the cosec square is the derivative minus cot of x. Therefore, or the derivative of cot of x is minus cosec square x, and hence we can write that's 1 upon 2 minus cot of x by 4 upon the coefficient of x, which is 1 by 4 plus c, and hence the answer is I is equals to minus 2 cot of x by 4 plus c. Now next, now again this is important problem because there contains the 3 terms which are the same, the cos of 2x, cos of 4x and cos of 6x. That is I is equals to integral in bracket cos of 2x into cos of 4x. Now apply the formula. That is 1 upon 2 cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b into cos of 6x. That is 1 upon 2 cos of 6x plus cos of 2x minus 4x, which is become cos of minus 2x and cos of 6x dx. Now again multiplied with the 6x. That is 1 upon 2 integral cos of 6x and the cos of 6x plus cos of 2x into cos of 6x dx. Now again the cos of 6x means what? Cos square 6x. Now see this. Again here one more results. That is the cos of 2x into cos of 6x means what? 1 upon 2. That is the cos of c plus d or a plus b plus cos of a minus b. And again that is 1 upon 2. Cos square 6x means what? What is the cos square theta? Cos square theta means what? 1 plus cos of 2 times theta upon 2. Whatever the angle, it's become 2 times. That is 1 plus cos of 12x upon 2 plus cos of 2x plus 6x becomes cos of 8x upon 2 plus cos of 2x minus 6x. It becomes cos of minus 4x upon 2. That is we get that is 1 upon 2 cos of 12x upon 2 plus cos of 8x upon 2 plus cos of 4x upon 2 dx, and that is its integral is 1 upon 2, means what, it's x by 2. Cos of 12x, its integral is a sin of 12x upon 12 into 2. Cos of 8x, its integral is sin of 8x upon 2 into this 8 plus sin of 4x upon 2 into this 4 plus c. Now next, now the after simplification you will get I is equals to 1 by 4 x plus sin of 12x upon 12 sin of 8x upon 8 and sin of 4x upon 4 plus c. Now what are the formulas used here? That is a cos A cos B, that is whenever there are the same terms, then 1 upon 2 cos of A plus B cos of A minus B, and whenever there is a sign, then it becomes the sign, same similar terms, sin A sin 1 upon 2 sin of A plus B plus sin of A minus B, and whenever there are the different, that is a sin A into cos B, that is equals to 1 upon 2 sin of A plus B plus sin of A minus B. But whenever there is a cos of A into sin B, but you convert this and there is one reduction in the formulas, that is a sin of A into cos of B. We can find out it's that formula by using this also. Now next, problem number 60, that is a I is equals to integral sin of x sin of 2x and the sin of 3x dx. Now again bracket I is equals to integral sin x into sin 2x and sin 3x. Again 1 upon 2 cos of x minus A minus B minus cos of A plus B sin of 3x. Again the x minus 2x means cos of minus x minus cos of 3x into sin of 3x dx. Again cos of minus theta is a cos theta, multiplied with this sin of 3x into cos x minus sin of 3x and cos of 3x dx. Now again they apply the formula for sin A into cos of B, means what, this is formula, that is a 1 upon 2 sin of A plus B plus sin of A minus B, means what, everywhere you will get the sin terms here, that is you are getting the 1 upon 2 integral 1 upon 2 sin of 3x plus x plus sin of 3x minus x minus 1 upon 2 sin of 3x into cos of 3x dx. That is, first of all we have adjusted formula here, that is 1 upon 2 in integral of, that is 1 upon 2 sin of 4x plus sin of 2x minus 1 upon 2 sin of 6x. Now what is here? Here we apply the formula, that is a 2 sin theta into cos theta, that is becomes sin of 6x. Therefore 1 upon 2 1 upon 4, take 1 upon 2 as common, it becomes 1 upon 4 sin of 4x sin of 2x and sin of minus sin of 6x. Now the integral of sin of 4x is minus cos of 4x upon 4. Sin of 2x is a minus cos of 2x upon 2 plus cos of 6x upon 6 plus c, and in this way you are getting I is equals to 1 by 4 minus cos of 4x upon 4 minus cos of 2x upon 2 plus cos of 6x upon 6 plus c. Now next problem. Now again this is again interesting problem, that is I is equals to integral sin x upon 1 minus sin x. Now again here multiplied n and dy, that is 1 plus sin x to the numerator and to the denominator. 1 minus sin x into 1 plus sin x, it becomes 1 minus sin square x. 1 minus sin square means what, cos square x, that is a sin x in bracket 1 plus sin x upon cos square x. Now again that is sin x into 1 and here is the sin square x, split up this, then you are getting the sin x upon cos square x plus sin square x upon cos square x. Sin x upon cos x, it becomes tan x, and 1 upon cos x becomes sec x. That is a tan of x bracket square, means what, tan square x. But what is the tan square x? It becomes sec square x minus 1. Now integrate this. What is the derivative of sec x? Sec x into tan x. Therefore integral of the sec x into tan x is sec x. And again what is the derivative of tan of x? The derivative of tan of x is sec square. Therefore integral of sec square is tan x. Therefore we will see the answer. Therefore I is equals to integral tan x into sec x dx plus sec square dx minus 1 dx. It becomes sec x plus tan x minus x plus c. Therefore, I is equals to sec x plus tan x minus x plus c. Now again, this is very important problem. It's very interesting one. I is equals to integral 1 minus tan x upon 1 plus tan x whole square. Now again, what is meant by this one? This 1 means tan of pi by 4 minus tan x upon 1. That is a tan of x into 1 here. But what is this 1 here? Again, the tan of pi by 4. Now this is the result for the tan of a minus b. That is a tan square pi by 4 minus x. This is the result for the tan of a minus b. Means what? Tan of pi by 4 minus x. That's a tan of pi by 4 minus x. But it's a bracket square. It becomes a tan square pi by 4 minus x. Now we can't know that is of the which function, trigonometric function tan square is relative. We don't know. Therefore, we'll apply the trigonometry results. That is a tan square x is equals to sec square x minus 1. Therefore, the sec square pi by 4 minus x minus 1. And it's an integral. We can find out it's an integral. And the integral of the sec square pi by 4 minus x dx and minus 1 dx is tan of pi by 4 minus x upon minus 1. That is the coefficient of x is minus 1. And integral of 1 dx is a minus x plus c. And hence I is equals to minus tan of pi by 4 minus x bracket complete minus x plus c. या प्रकारे विद्यार्थी मित्रों बेसिक इंटिग्रेशन स्टँडर्ड 11 पार्ट 1 आणि नंतर हा पार्ट 2 हा माझा संपलेला. या प्रकारचे सर्व उदाहरणांचा नीट जर तुम्ही अभ्यास केला तर निश्चितच तुम्हाला 11वीचा मॅथ्सचा पेपर चांगला जाईल. त्याचबरोबर यानंतर मी लिमिट हा टॉपिक्स घेणार आहे आणि लिमिट्सवरचे 11 स्टँडर्ड साठीचे असणारे सर्व प्रॉब्लेम्स त्यामध्ये कव्हर केलेले असतील. माझा हा व्हिडिओ तुम्हाला जर आवडला असेल तर तुम्ही त्याला लाईक करा, सबस्क्राईब करा आणि तुमच्या मित्रांमध्ये देखील तो शेअर करा. आता पुढच्या व्हिडिओमध्ये आपण भेटू. टिल देन गुड बाय.